Hey guys, what's going on? Matt Gunner here. So I'm back. Yeah, it's been a minute since I posted here. Well, maybe not really. Maybe like what was it, like almost a month ago since my last post. Oh yeah. Well, anyways, I wanted to show you. I wanted to show off my most recent acquisition. Acquisition. I'm using big words today. And if you haven't tell, it's a Smith and Wesson. Why did I get, you ask? Remember when I was talking about I had this really cool gun on layaway? So I picked it up last week, and it is now the gun's already unloaded. I checked it, so here's the loaded magazine. It is the Smith & Wesson 1911 SC. SC stands for Scandium alloy frame, bobtail cut, or bobtail. I think. Yeah, bobtail, I would call it, or the carry cut. A lot of people call it something else. Different companies call it something else, but a lot of people just call it the bobtail, or the carry cut, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys get it. Now this is a, like I said, a 45 caliber 1911. Which is that's the empty magazine in there. Now it does ship with two magazines, one 8-round magazine and one 7-round magazine, this is gonna stick out a little bit, which is hardly noticeable. But if you just want to get the flush fitting magazine, but if you put the 7-round magazine, it flush fits in there, so it works out. Now this gun does have night sights, so trigger cone. Just trying to focus up in there. Yeah, right there. And it also got this awesome scale serrations on the side. So after I bought my my stainless steel 1911 Smith & Wesson 1911, I just really love that gun. The cosmetic of it, and I was like, you know, I was looking at this, and this thing is just, this guy really caught my eye. It's so many ways, and because it really is an astounding looking gun. I mean, look at that. Just look at the bore at that. Look at the bore at that. I mean, imagine being a bad guy checking out the bore of that muzzle, and that's how I would turn tails around if I saw that. And yeah. So like I said, I've been carrying this gun about a week for now, and it really does carry easily. I'm carrying this inside a waistband holster, so yeah. Now, I will say this, that don't get a better holster, because this is gonna drag. Like I had like so many of the leather, if you can see in there, so many of the leather fibers is just tearing up in there, and it's just like pulling out the leather fibers out, so it's like getting messy all over my gun. So I had to like literally just like take a brush and just try to scrub it off myself. So yeah. So definitely need to get a better holster than this. This is my first time actually carrying a 1911 before, because actually for the longest time I just thought, 1911s. I was actually, well, to be honest, I was actually scared to carry a 1911 because you're supposed to carry it cock and lock like that, with the hammer back and safety on. And you'd be surprised how many people came up to me and were scared that I was carrying a gun like that. And I had this one lady at Home Depot was like, "Sir, you do know your hammer's back on your gun?" I was like, well, yeah, I would hope so. That's how you're supposed to carry it. You know, it's just a lack of knowledge on their end. So, a little dust bunnies in the trigger guard. I mean, not the trigger, hammer, the spur right there. Yeah, so you'd be surprised how many people that gives a heart attack to. Another thing, when I first got this gun, the magazine release was a little stiff at first. I had to like work it in there. It was like really grindy and stuff, so I don't know if, and this is like not a cheap gun, mind you, but it loosened up over time. It actually got stuck when this magazine really got stuck open for a minute, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, this is like a almost $1,300 gun. Why is the magazine really stuck like that? So I really had to push it in, and then just I haven't had that trouble. I haven't had that problem since. Maybe it's just a fluke, but that's probably something I can just do and fix it. Go in there and fix. But yeah. So with this being Smith & Wesson does advertise this gun to be weighed at I believe 29 ounces. They say. So yeah, pretty light package for a pretty light package for almost a full size. Well, this is I believe this is not full size. I'm sorry. This is a what do they call it? Commander length, but but it has the barrel bushing on there. Barrel bushing on the end there. So yeah. Oh, by the way, it does have a full length guide rod. So just I like to slide back. It does have a full length guide rod, so that's always a plus. I mean, you actually kind of like that better than the GI ones too. Now this gun is a really sweet gun. I mean, this looks like a gun that you would carry in with a nice three-piece suit. I mean, this thing's got style out the ass. And you know, like I said, I only shot like 50 rounds for it, so I haven't gotten too much range time with it. But you know, it's recoil is not bad on this. I mean, it's not says that this is a what does this say? A Scandium alloy frame gun, which, to be honest with you guys, I don't really know much about Scandium. I do know it's only mined in like a few places in the world. I think Russia and I think Australia maybe too. So it's not really a rare metal, but you know, it is a pricey metal, which hence why the price tag on this is like what was it, 1,300 something. So yeah, not a cheap gun, but you know, Smith & Wesson is a brand name, and they're really proud of their stuff. So I guess that's why they command a premium price tag. So yeah, I always wanted a bobtail 1911 too, because I was just kind of poisoned to them for a while. I don't know why. I thought they were kind of goofy looking, but actually holding it in my hand, it just really feels good. So yeah. This gun is like really decked out. Like I was like actually, my friend owns like a what was that one gun by Ed Brown? Same thing. A Cobra carry. That's what it was. My friend has the Ed Brown Cobra carry, and that thing is like really high class. But the slide though, it's so tight. You really had to like drag it a long time just to get it loose. So, but yeah, I wouldn't have. But yeah, I think he paid like 25, 30 grand for that gun. Something else. Like I'm not paying that much for it. So this was like the next best option, which I don't regret it. It does have this skeletonized trigger and hammer, and I believe you can actually adjust the trigger. There is a little what do you call it? Black thread Allen head something to where you can adjust the trigger from there. Now this is I believe this is based off the 70 series. I forgot something where they Smith & Wesson did a patent deal on a certain part on this trigger. I think it was like a titanium firing pin, I believe. So yeah. Let's see. So it does have an ambidextrous safety. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a right-handed guy, so it doesn't really. I mean, it's very positive, and it's. You can hold on a second. Let's see if I get a good picture. Yeah, there you go. So it's really there. I mean, I guess I kind of like it because once you have this thing in like a holster or something, I guess you can always check to see that your safety didn't accidentally flick off or something. So I guess that's a plus. Really positive. it's not as hard as it was on my Smith, not my Smith, what's it? My Spring Shadow. On my Springfield Armory, it was a little stiff, so you kind of had to work it in there a little while. So, very positive. I mean, I saw a couple of YouTube videos of people getting this exact same model of gun, where well, not a couple, just one, where a guy's like gun was like, I had this exact same model like this, would fire without depressing the grip safety. So that was the first thing I checked, just to make sure that was going to be an issue when I was overlooking this gun. So yeah, it worked. So and yeah, I definitely do not regret buying this gun. I mean, if you're looking into getting a really sweet, stylish Smith & Wesson, oh, I'm sorry, 1911 for a carry, and you want to be flashy about it, I mean, this would be a great barbecue gun. Like, I would show this off at a barbecue or something if I went to barbecue. I don't know. Matter of fact, I can't. Is barbecues even a thing anymore? I can't remember the last time I've been to a barbecue. Anyways, if you were at a social event or whatever, or social gathering, and you wanted to show off a gun, I mean, I would bring this one. I mean, it's stylish. It's got all the bells and whistles that you want on a 1911. It's lightweight. So when I took the slide off this off this top end, and boy, the frame of this gun is just really just like a featherweight. Like, it's amazing how light it is. So yeah, most of the weight's just on this top here because it's steel. But if you take the slide off, it's just like, wow, it's just like, is this a gun? Is this really a gun? It's like, so, oh, it's got this, I don't know what you would call it, checkering you would call that. I guess press checkering. But it's really aggressive. I mean, it's not like really, it's not going to hurt your hand or nothing, but it gives you a good grip. So is the back side here, too. So, yeah. Don't know what else I can add to this gun. Like I said, I only owned it for a week. So I'll do a much more in-depth review of this gun later on. Once I have a couple more rounds in the chamber, through the barrel, and give you more fair review. But this is just more of a first impression and a carry. Because I've been carrying this gun for like a week straight now. And yeah, I mean, it's really awesome. I mean, matter of fact, I barely even feel it when I'm carrying it around. Like today, I was cutting some grass. I was like, it wasn't like a pain in the ass just to lug around. It wasn't dragging on my pants or nothing. So yeah. Well, guys, you know the drill. If you got any questions or further inquiries, just feel free to text, post them in the comment section. So this is the Masked Gunner signing off. Bye.